Good morning, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We are going to do a financial reading. We're doing a career and money energy spread. We're going to take a look at your current financial energy, your hidden influences and opportunities that maybe you're not seeing right now, your biggest blocks and challenges when it comes to your money or your career, guidance for abundance. We're going to ask Spirit about how to make that flow more, and your outcome, your next steps, that type of thing. Okay, so if you're into that, like I'm into that, and wanting to know what's happening or what you should do, then watch this video. Let's jump right in. Okay, I'm gonna get like an overall energy for you guys when it comes to your financial situation. Leo, take what resonates, leave the parts that don't. By the way, my name's Anna. Hi, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Let's jump right in. All right. Okay. You have two overall energy. You have the crown and you have the tree. This is great news. One is about overcoming obstacles and the other is about growth and abundance. So good news already, Leo. There's definitely some wealth on the way, or wealth that you're intentional about creating at this time. And I feel like that's what's flowing through for you, okay? Let's see. Can I have one more card, please? Overall energy. Before we get this reading kicked off, side messages, overall energy. Oh, we have risk. Love this for you guys. So risk says success is going to find you. The odds are in your favor. Come on, family. Come on. Like, this is looking real nice. It says when you step out into the unknown, this is when you truly start to live. This is when you truly start making the money. This really boils down to the most authentic version of yourself and doing what you truly enjoy. That's why they say, if you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life. And that is how you get money to flow even easier to you. I'm telling you. Now, on the flip side, it says fears are holding you back from reaching your truest potential. You also need to know that, because your truest potential, baby, bling, bling, getting paid, racks on racks on racks, right? That's what I'm talking about. Okay, good careers here are being your own boss, being an owner, having stable jobs, outdoor jobs, family businesses. When we're looking at that tree, people that are deep in connections with you, those might be part of your advice as well, okay? So let's take a look at your current financial career energy. Let's see. Talk to me about Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What's their current financial and career energy? Okay, Ace of Wands. Somebody here is in a new position. We have two things. So your current financial energy and career energy are have been maybe felt a little stagnant. It's like maybe you have the energy to get something done, or you're starting some type of new job or something here, but you may feel a little bit stuck. You may be in your head or trying to reevaluate the direction you're going at this time. So refocusing on getting things together, like kind of starting over again, maybe for some of you. Nice energy. It's not bad. Okay. Almost grabbed the wrong cards. Anyway. All right. What are your hidden influences or opportunities around making money right now? Okay, so yeah, some of you, it's like you have a new start, but you've fallen into a rut with it. So let's see. Wow, hold on, guys. My really poor shuffling this morning. Sorry about that. We're going to take a look at the hidden influences and opportunities that you have. What doesn't Leo see as an opportunity here? What's the hidden influence or opportunity? Okay. So we have the Four of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands. So the hidden opportunity here, or like the influence, is the fact that you're kind of not spending money. You're holding on to it. Okay. You understand the value of your dollar and the money you're putting into it. You're working at being more financially stable, though you are financially stable. I think here, when we talk about influences on what's happening and opportunities, You're very focused on it. However, you've been through a lot of issues when it comes to your career or your finances. And I think what's being highlighted here is the Nine of Wands, is that not giving up energy sometimes gets difficult to do for the long term. And the opportunity here is that maybe there's something that you've learned that you can show to other people. I also feel too that one of the hidden influences that might be making it challenging for you is the fact that you might be a little blocked off from money, for the simple fact that Nine of Wands is one of those cards too that kind of says we get ourselves into this state of a freeze mode because we're afraid to take action, because of the fact that, you know, in taking action, something might happen and then like we'll just get it and then we'll fail. We'll try and then we'll fail. Or we get a bunch of money, but then, you know, for 6 months straight, it's nothing. So it kind of feels like you take a hit, you take a punch, you take a hit, you take a punch. Every time you come up just a little bit, it goes down. So you might be in a little bit of a freeze mode here. All right, let's see. What is the biggest block or challenge that you have? The biggest block or challenge. And I think the opportunity you have here is that you've learned from the past. You're tired, but you're not giving up. And that's great. It's always good to have like a fighting spirit when we talk about like influences and opportunities. Okay, so let's talk about the biggest blocks or challenges for Leo. Okay, the biggest block or challenge here is very interesting because it's the Nine of Cups with the King of Pentacles. And that's weird. I feel like the biggest block that some of you might have or challenges is that maybe you're a little aloof when it comes to being social and doing some type of networking here. You may just feel very complacent because it's not awful where you are, but it's also not getting better either. So I think one of the biggest challenges could be too is feeling good about about like making changes in your career, or seeing yourself with money, or you know, taking a leap of faith into something new here. Okay. You could also feel like one of your challenges is that you don't believe you're lucky, or like other people. That's for other people. Okay. All right. I had to have a little coffee, y'all. The guidance for abundance to flow in your life. What's the guidance, spirit, that you want to give to Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising about creating more abundance and flow in their life? Okay, we have the Six of Cups and we have the Knight of Swords. So to create more abundance and flow, I feel like there's being honest about yourself. The Knight of Swords too, it's sort of about going for it. It's about being authentic, saying what you mean, going for it with everything that you have instead of, you know, creating doubt for yourself or creating more questions and answers. Now, granted, when you're in a freeze mode, it can be very difficult to get out of that freeze mode. So I feel like one of the things is to lean on the support of people that are around you to kind of get you out of this mode if you're feeling a little bit stuck. But honestly, if the guidance for abundance is taking your ideas and running with them, especially anything that has to do with like how you were raised growing up, writing stories, publishing things, bringing ideas to life that you've had for a very long time. I also get something around healthcare. Like some of you just really need to go for it, especially when it comes to your career. And I understand that, you know, it's cushy, you get into a zone, but there's a part of you that feels like with this hidden influence is that it's still not enough to some degree. You're not living the kind of life that like when you look at something on the internet, you're like, that's what I want to do. That's the thing that makes me happiest. You're still not there yet. So sometimes just being in that comfort zone, not the best place. But guidance for the abundance is being grateful, being kind, paying it forward to others with the Six of Cups, and also just going for it. Like, it's like no shit, using that creative energy that we all have, because we all have it, we just tell ourselves we don't. Using that creative energy to do something with, right? Allowing yourself to be propelled into it. I think the gratitude and talking about it and sharing and giving back to others in whatever ways that you can is going to increase the flow of your abundance. And going back to what I said earlier, jobs where you're able to give creatively or in taking care of other people, these are going to be really good for some of you. Okay, so your abundance is actually looking pretty good, especially with the risk, the tree, the crown. I do think that there's some risk with the Knight of Swords. He's kind of like a dude who's a little bit out of control. So that's telling me it's like you're going to have to take a risk and do something that you love and be focused on the satisfaction that it gives you to give to other people. Okay, that's going to increase that abundance. Now, let's talk about the outcome or the next steps. What's the potential outcome here if Leo takes this advice and goes for it? The Emperor, I mean, come on, are you serious? Aries energy. Yeah, that's the boss, being a big boss. What else? You're going to get passionate. Yes, look at that. Come on, kings and queens. That's what I'm talking about. Six of Wands with the Aries energy here. You're going to be in a totally different position if you stay on this trajectory where you're kind of recognizing what your strengths are. I don't recognize weaknesses. They're just things I get to work on. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm strong at everything, but I'm probably better at this than I am at this. So focus on what you're good at. Even if you think you're not good, one of the things here I think in this message is relaying the message that you are actually good at that thing, okay? If people are responding to it, like let's say you just post a lot of random political stuff, because I have friends like that. Had no idea they were great when it comes to speaking about certain things. And some people aren't, you know, maybe you post about some random political shit and you start recognizing, wow, I'm really good at engaging people in conversations. This is the emotional part of the speaking here connected to your heart and what you're passionate about. Okay. So, yeah, anyway, sorry, I went on a tangent. Anyway, we're talking about your outcomes. And then I'm going to look at like your next step here. Okay. So the outcome is definitely success. It's you being a lot more stable. Some of you could get management positions, or you're becoming your own boss. All right. So let's look at the outcome or the next steps. Sorry. Next steps you need to take. Petunia, I'm a little concerned. Petunia's got something. Next steps for you. Okay, so some of you are probably going to get out of jobs that you don't like. You have Gemini energy here. You're going to make up your mind about something and start making a move on it with the Seven of Swords. And, you know, it's coming up with a plan. The Seven of Swords is somebody who's got... They're not just necessarily sneaky, but this is a person who's really good at planning things, planning their great escape and not leaving any stone unturned. So I think for some of you, your next situation, hold on, this cat, what are you doing? Petunia, why do you stop it? Good grief. Sorry. This girl's over here just knocking this thing. I'm like, knock it off, girl. I have ADHD. That's all I can pay attention to. Anyway, so your next steps is I think that you're going to start making something a reality here. You're going to make a choice. You're going to start planning something and doing something about it, strategizing, making a way being smart about it, whatever this is. For some of you, it's going to be an exit from some kind of career or job. For others of you, this is you creating something new that you're moving forward to. Okay, so some of you may leave one job position for another in a different company, and others of you, I feel like you're planning something else here, okay? Learning about it, strategizing how you're going to develop this thing or how you're going to go about doing what you're doing. And let me just say, just take the first step. Literally, just take the first step. That's all you got to do. And it goes with that saying, if you take the first step, the bridge is going to appear. Yes, the way becomes very clear. All right. So that's what I have for you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I really do hope this helped you to see something in a different way or an opportunity opened up for you. That's what I like about doing tarot readings, is it calls into question our intuition, and really, I'm just here to be, sister, girlfriend, read the cards for you so that it helps you get some clarity on your path, okay? And if I did that today, please don't forget, give your girl a like, because I work off the like. All right, and don't forget to subscribe. Come on back and see me, okay? I love you guys. Pause up top. Bye.